Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, I got a haircut. Yeah, you like it? Yeah, looks good, huh? Got a haircut this weekend on Friday. It looks good, I know. It's been a while that I haven't cut my hair since October. So it's been a while. I cut my hair. Anyway, we're here to talk about WWE TLC pay-per-view, table, ladders, and chairs. I'm recording this on Sunday. Today is TLC. So I'm gonna record this as faster as I can. What's my thoughts and prediction? I'm gonna try to say it, stay short. I'm gonna try my best to not make this video very long so I don't bore you guys and so I could upload it as soon as possible before TLC starts. So, yep, let's get started of my predictions, what I think, guys. So, first, it's not in any order, I'm just random saying any matches, what I think. Especially today, TLC. Another TLC disappointed before I start. Another TLC pay-per-view disappointed. I don't care about. It sucks. It's not good and predictable. Let's get started. First is, I'm going to say is for the WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. The New Day, right? I'm tired of the New Day. I'm tired of them repeating the New Day as a tag team champions. It doesn't matter if they're on Raw or on SmackDown. They always become tag team champions. Yeah, I'm over. I'm tired of the New Day. Yeah, this destroy the group. Yeah, I don't like the New Day. Yeah, the beginning they were entertaining. Okay, was good. Boy, yeah, destroy the New Day. But I get it. Why WWE doesn't want to destroy the New Day as a team? Because let me get this straight real for you all. On WWE, there's no tag team division. There's no division. So they need the New Day because who else could be tag team champions? Well, there's a lot of rosters. They could just made up a group. I don't know who, but they could. But apparently WWE doesn't do that. They just keep the New Day, or the Street Profits. But before that, it used to be the Usos, but the Usos are separated because one of them is injured and the other one, Jay Uso, he's heel. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about the tag team division that much. I'm just saying it's for the Raw Tag Team Champions. The New Day are the champions. I'm tired of them. So hopefully they lose the title man versus Alexander, his partner Shelton Benjamin, and MVP in the corner. This is the problem I have with the Hurt Business. They've been losing. They got the opportunity like a few weeks ago for the Raw Tag Team Champion. They lost and lost like 3 times. I think 3 times that I could remember. They need to win this one, the Tag Team Champions. If they don't, why have the group Hurt Business? It will not go anywhere then. You're telling me that the Hurt Business are going down? If they don't win, the Hurt Business sucks because the only champion is Bobby Lashley. And he sucks because he's just holding on the belt and really he's boring. And you're not really pushing the Hurt Business. Because if you were pushing the Hurt Business, they would have won the tag team champions long time ago. Would they win? They have to. This is a So question mark is the New Day could win, or the Hurt business could win the tag team champion. Who do I pick? Sad to say, but I think the New Day is still gonna win. But if they still win, that sucks. They retain, and the Hurt business doesn't go anywhere. Nothing big. That sucks if that happened. Next match. This is 100%, 100% predictable. I told you. 100% predictable. For the WWE Women's SmackDown Champion. This match is 100% predictable. Okay? It's Sasha Banks defending the SmackDown Women's Champion against Carmella. I know Carmella is better than Sasha Banks. That's 100% sure. I prefer Carmella as the SmackDown Women's Champion. Don't get me wrong. I prefer Carmella as a champion. But the point is, you need to have WWE thoughts, how WWE thinks. And I already know WWE well, more or less. So if I know WWE well, I'm assuming they're going to have Sasha Banks retain the championship. Maybe ends by disqualification, because apparently this match is a single match. We don't have a tables match tonight. Now that I thought of it, there's no table match and no chair match. That sucks. So it's a single match, unless they're gonna change it tonight and say it's just now it's a table match. But that would not make sense, because they haven't had a story of none of them have put none of them through a table, so that would not make sense. So I don't think they're gonna change it. I think they're gonna leave it a single match, and it's gonna end by bullshit. But my point is, I think Sasha Banks is still gonna be women's champion. Carmella, she's not gonna beat Sasha Banks. I don't think so. I prefer Carmella, but I don't see it. This is what I see. This time, Sasha Banks is gonna last as the SmackDown Women's Champion, because past years, Sasha Banks would not have last long. She never lasts long as the SmackDown Women's Champion. She never does. Look at her history. So I'm assuming this time she will last long. Not that long. No. She's not gonna be 1 year SmackDown Women's Champion. I doubt it. Unless there's no one else to be champion. It could happen. Maybe it happened. That's what happened with Bayley. She had the SmackDown Women's Champion for 1 year, and I did not thought that would happen. Would that happen on Sasha Banks? Would she be the SmackDown Women's Champion for 1 year? Who knows? I doubt it, but hopefully not, because it's gonna kill the ratings. Not a lot of people like Sasha Banks. I never liked Sasha Banks. I'm not a fan of Sasha Banks because her character sucks. She's supposed to be the boss, but she doesn't use her character good. I don't have a problem with her as a person, but as a diva women's wrestling, I do have a problem. So, yep, I think Sasha Banks is still gonna win. And this is what I think. Sasha Banks is gonna take the SmackDown Women's Champion to WrestleMania. Look, this time Sasha Banks is gonna take the SmackDown Women's Champion to WrestleMania. If she defends the SmackDown Women's Champion against somebody good, she's gonna lose. Example, if Ronda Rousey comes back, supposedly she's gonna come back soon to WWE. Supposedly. Ronda Rousey supposedly is coming back to WrestleMania, right? Supposedly, rumor. So, example, if she comes back to for WrestleMania and instead of coming back to Raw, maybe she can come back to she can debut on SmackDown because last time Ronda Rousey she was on Raw, so now she can come for SmackDown. Say example, she wants the SmackDown Women's Champion, say versus Sasha Banks. I know sometimes I scream. I know, sorry, I got used to screaming. Anyway, say Ronda Rousey returns. She wants the SmackDown Women's Champion at WrestleMania, and just happened to be that Sasha Banks still the SmackDown Women's Champion coming WrestleMania. So maybe could happen Sasha Banks versus Ronda Rousey for a SmackDown Women's Champion, and that's when Sasha Banks loses the title because realistically, Sasha Banks is not the face of WWE. To be honest with you, Sasha Banks is not the face. She will lose the title to Ronda Rousey or Becky Lynch. And right now, she's the only champ. The only reason, to be honest, she's champion because who else could it be? People got tired of Bayley, so and Becky Lynch is not here, and Charlotte is not here, so who else could she? Who else could be SmackDown Women's Champion? Unless Carmella wins the title before WrestleMania, and she's the champion, Carmella. Who knows? But anyway, I think Sasha Banks gonna win today, maybe by bullshit. Especially it's not a tables match or TLC. It's just a single match. Disappointed by that because we don't have a table match or ladder match today. Disappointed with that. Anyway, let's to the next match. For the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Single match. Single match. So disappointed TLC we don't have a table or ladder match. So it's the worst TLC that I could remember. Maybe there's other TLC pay-per-view that are worse. Maybe last year's. I don't remember. Anyway, it's gonna be Nia Jax and Sonya Blazer versus Asuka and a mystery partner of Asuka. And Asuka is the Raw Women's champion, and unfortunately, Asuka is not gonna defend it. I'm assuming she's not gonna be. If she wins the Raw Tag Team Champions, maybe she's not gonna be defending the Raw Women's Champion at WrestleMania. Who knows? Cause who else? If we don't have women's division right now that are good enough for WrestleMania unless somebody returns like Ronda Rousey or Becky Lynch, but I doubt Becky Lynch because she barely had her baby. So it's too soon unless somebody else. I don't know. Mickie James, I don't know, but still Mickie James will still lose. So Asuka, I don't know what's her plans for WrestleMania, but I think she's not. If she wins the Women's Tag Team Champion, that means she will not be defending the Raw Women's Champion anytime soon. Who knows? Maybe at the Royal Rumble. Who knows? Or maybe she defends both titles. If she wins the Raw Women's Champion, she defends at the Royal Rumble the Raw Women's Champion and the Tag Team Champions. Who knows? Maybe in one match. Who knows? That would be good to see. Asuka, if she loses, she in the first fall, 2 out of 3 fall. That would be good for the Royal Rumble. What do you guys think? Asuka in the first fall, if Asuka loses, or her partner, is for the women's tag team champion. They lose the tag team champions to whoever. And the second fall is for the women's Raw champion. And she loses it to somebody, who knows who, or retains. I'm assuming retain. Maybe just drops the tag team champions back to Nia Jax and Blazer. Maybe, I'm assuming, because they don't have other women's tag team division, to be honest with you. So I'm assuming they will get the tag team champions back, Nia Jax and Blazer. I do believe that. So let's move on to the next match. This match is Firefly Inferno match. I have no idea what that is. Bray Wyatt, every match that he creates, it's not in the ring. So I'm assuming this Firefly Inferno match would not be in the ring. To be honest with you, because the matches of Bray Wyatt that he creates, they're never in the ring, to be honest. They're always on the backyard. And besides in the backyard, it's not really an official match. There's never a referee, count 1, 2, 3, or submission or something. It's just like there's no referee. They're just starting a fight. They're fighting like in a backyard or something, and there's no referee. They're just fighting, and it ends by knocked out without referee official. And besides not being a referee there, like it's like if I'm watching a movie. To be honest, Bray Wyatt's matches that he created, every match that he's involved, it's like if I'm watching a movie, because there's not an official referee. So I'm like, I get bored. Especially there's no announcers talking. They're just fighting. Sometimes boring. I'm like, I don't hear announcers talking. Oh, this, doing the replays. Oh, this, oh my, that was cool, or show a replay. No, there's no announcing for to hear. There's no referee. They're just fighting. It's been like that for a while for Bray Wyatt's matches. We've seen it like 3-4 times already, starting at WrestleMania this year. So I'm assuming that is gonna be again. I think we're not gonna get a referee again. We're not gonna get announcing again. It's just gonna be us watching that movie again. And maybe it's not gonna be live. Maybe it's just gonna be pre-recorded. Like the past ones, they were never live, were pre-recorded. And the people that know, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about Bray Wyatt. You know where I'm coming from. So you know what I'm talking about when I say it's a movie. Yes, it's like if I'm watching a movie. So hopefully not. Hopefully it's a legit match, in front of a match in the ring, because that's what the original was. The Inferno match from the past was always from the ring. But maybe it's going to be different now. I don't know. Hopefully it's good. It's not disappointed, because past matches of Bray Wyatt has been disappointed. It's like when Bray Wyatt defeated John Cena at WrestleMania, and it wasn't a match. I don't count it, because there's no referee and everything to count. It was just, I'm assuming maybe it's Bray Wyatt's dream, like Freddy Krueger. Maybe that's what I see. It's a movie. It's a play. I'm seeing like, oh look, it's a play. Oh, it's a movie. It's Bray Wyatt's dream. It never happened. He never defeated John Cena technically, or something. You know what I'm talking about. For the fans that know about Bray Wyatt movies and everything pre-recorded, you know what I'm talking about. If you know. So it's gonna be disappointed, I'm assuming. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I say it's gonna be disappointed. And my opinion, I think it's gonna be Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is gonna lose. I'm assuming because he's a monster, right? The Fiend, and he has some gloves here. So I'm assuming it will be more easier for him to get burned with protection, and that's how he loses. And maybe at the Royal Rumble we get a rematch. Bray Wyatt, The Fiend versus Randy Orton. Hopefully we don't get the regular Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton at the Royal Rumble. But I'm assuming we're gonna get a rematch at the Royal Rumble. But for what? Where is this gonna head to? Where is this going? Especially Randy Orton loses. I'm like, dude, now you lose. You lose, but then you win. You lose, you win. You're in the middle. But I'm assuming Randy Orton will lose this one. It's not 100% sure, but I'm with Bray Wyatt. Especially Bray Wyatt needs it more, so he can prove that he still gets it. And maybe he gets the opportunity for the WWE champion once again. You never know. So I say Bray Wyatt. It's not 100% sure. This paper is not 100% predictable. Not every match is predictable. Certain ones it is predictable, like Sasha Banks retaining the title, predictable, and disqualification or something, because Sasha Banks can't control herself. That's what I think. And Bray Wyatt would defeat Randy Orton. That's what I think. Hopefully it's a good match. The Inferno Fire Fun House. Hopefully it's good, man. So let's move on to the next match. Okay? Now it's for the WWE Universal Champion of SmackDown. This match is a TLC match. Table, ladders, and chair. To be honest, I really don't know if it's a regular TLC hardcore like pin, because WWE has done that before. They have done a TLC pinfall. Or is it regular TLC that you climb and grab the belt? I'm not really sure. I don't know. But my opinion, I don't think it's gonna be a TLC climbing the ladder. I think it's gonna be a regular TLC pinfall, because the story between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens, they've been fighting backstage, hardcore. So it's gonna be a hardcore match, but besides Falls Count Anywhere. So basically, it's a hardcore match TLC. That's what I think. I don't think it's gonna be climbing. So that's what I think. It's gonna be hardcore match. Besides hardcore match, yeah, hardcore match for the Universal Champion. Basically, I don't think it's gonna be climbing, because it makes sense. So it's gonna be Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. Predictable. Kevin Owens is not gonna win. I see this match. I see it is gonna end by bullshit. I'm assuming maybe Kevin Owens gonna end. I think, to be honest with you, I see this match is gonna end 100% bullshit. If you think about it, if it's not a ladder match climbing, it's gonna end by knockout, because Roman Reigns is gonna throw all the tables and chairs on top of Kevin Owens, and the referee is gonna be like, Kevin Owens can't continue, so knocked out. Roman Reigns wins and still the Universal Champion. That's what I think. If it's not a regular TLC climbing the ladder, if it's a hardcore match, it's gonna end like that. Just to let you know, it's gonna end like that. And if it does, I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. How would it end the match of the Universal Champion? If I'm right, I told you so. I saw it coming. I told you it will not be a regular ladder TLC. I told you it will be a hardcore TLC match. I told you so. Right? So Roman Reigns gonna win 100% sure. Especially Kevin Owens is not the top guy. And especially we know Roman Reigns taking the title to WrestleMania. The whole world knows that. Predictable. Especially The Miz, nothing to do with Roman Reigns cashing in on the story. That makes no sense. The Miz is Money in the Bank, right? He should have story also involve Roman Reigns too, but he's nothing too close to Roman Reigns. And people might say, well, The Miz on Raw. It doesn't matter. He's Money in the Bank. Remember, Money in the Bank could be cash in for Raw or SmackDown. And that doesn't make sense to me that The Miz is not involved in the story of Roman Reigns. The Miz should be coming out and threatening Roman Reigns. Hey, I may cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase with you. Sorry if I'm screaming. I got used to screaming. Sorry if I scream. Yeah, I talk too fast. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, I'll try to not scream. Okay. So The Miz is not involved here at all. At all. That sucks. So Kevin Owens gonna lose. Yeah. That's what I see. It's a hardcore TLC. That's what I see it. It's gonna end by bullshit. And Kevin Owens not the top guy. Everyone knows that. And like I said, because we all know Roman Reigns taking the title to WrestleMania. Reno, the whole world knows. Reno, guy, WWE, Reno. That's why this match is predictable. 100%. Anyway, Roman Reigns wins. Okay, now main event time. You're like, main event time? Yeah. Oh, before I talk about the main event, apparently they haven't had a pre-show match right now. Maybe they always add, sorry, I'm still screaming. They'll always add the match before the pre-show. So of course we're gonna have a match for the kickoff pre-show, but it's not gonna be important. It's not gonna be important unless we see Bobby Lashley defending, because apparently for the TLC pay-per-view, Bobby Lashley is not defending the United States champion. And especially we seen Bobby Lashley defending the United States champion on kickoff show, pre-show lately. So maybe it's for the United States champion. Who knows? If it does, I was right and he will retain it. Or unless it's another stupid match we don't care about. Who knows, for the kickoff. Anyway, before I talk about the main event, we don't have Daniel Bryan here at the card. Talking about Daniel Bryan, where is he? He hasn't been coming out, Daniel Bryan, lately. He's injured? I don't think Daniel Bryan's injured, because WWE hasn't mentioned Daniel Bryan. So what happened to Daniel Bryan? Who knows what happened to Daniel Bryan? Who knows? Anyway, this is the main event. Another TLC. And nope, we don't have a table match so far. Unless it's Bobby Lashley versus somebody in a table match just to have a table match. Who knows? Maybe. Anyways, before I talk about the main event, I forgot. Asuka's partner for the Raw Women's Tag Team Champion. Supposedly, Asuka's partner is gonna be supposedly. I heard supposedly. Charlotte Flair. Supposedly. So that means Charlotte Flair is gonna be baby face now? Because last time she was heel or she was face. I don't remember. I got lost of Charlotte. Anyway, supposedly Asuka's partner is gonna be Charlotte Flair. Now I just thought of it and remember Charlie Flair, Asuka's partner, supposedly. If you didn't know, it's gonna be that partner. Supposedly, unless somebody else is, I really don't know. So let's move on to the main event. Is this video has not been long so far. That's good. It's been 18 minutes starting now. Oh, I just thought of it before I go to the main event. We don't have we don't have we don't have for the Intercontinental Champion. Sami Zayn is not gonna defend it. I guess it's not important unless randomly they add Sami Zayn for the card, maybe kickoff, or they add it, and apparently they haven't added as I read this TLC match here. So Sami Zayn, right now as I record this, he's not defending the Intercontinental Champion. I'm tired of him because he's not going anywhere and he doesn't come out on TV that often. And when he does come out on TV, he just talks and talks and talks. He doesn't have matches really. So it destroys why he's the Intercontinental Champion. I'm tired of him. He's boring. Everyone's boring technically in WWE. That's why WWE sucks and the ratings are going down. So, yeah, let's move on to the main event. Do I have something else to say before the main event? No, I don't think so. I don't know. I can remember, no. So the main event is a TLC match. Another TLC, like I said. No tables match tonight, no chair match today. So it's going to be Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles in a TLC match. This one for sure is a climbing ladder because when was it? This Monday that they did a contract signing. They put the titles hanging and AJ Styles grabbed the title. So I'm pretty sure 100% this TLC is a TLC climbing the ladder to grab the belt. So I'm pretty sure this one is a TLC climbing the ladder to get the belt. It's not a regular hardcore TLC, just like I mentioned on Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. So I think this TLC it is you climb the ladder to grab the belt. Obviously, because they show us on Raw. So I'm guaranteed it's a climbing the ladder TLC. So it's gonna be Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles. Predictable. Drew McIntyre is gonna retain versus AJ Styles. That's all. Drew McIntyre is gonna retain it. Predictable. That's all what I got for TLC, guys. And before I ended, I forgot. Just remember, would The Miz cash his money in bank against Drew McIntyre? Is the perfect time. Before I end this video, guys, let me say, is the perfect time for The Miz to cash his money in the bank briefcase tonight so he could win the champion. This is what I think. The Miz cashes money in bank, does the finale thing. I don't remember his finisher, to be honest. He does the finale, whatever thing of The Miz, and 1, 2, 3. Here's the winner and the new WWE champion, The Miz. At the Royal Rumble, it's gonna be Drew McIntyre, his WWE rematch versus The Miz versus AJ Styles in a triple threat match for the WWE champion. That's what I would do. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Would that make sense? Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles versus The Miz triple threat. So we have a good story. That will make sense to me. That'll be good for ratings. WWE, listen to me. The Miz cash in money in the bank. Hopefully I'm right. I doubt it. That's what I would do for ratings because I care about the fans. Would WWE listen? I doubt it. Would The Miz cash in? Who knows? I would do that. Especially Drew McIntyre. I'm tired of him. It's boring. I will do that. But of course, The Miz will not last long as the champion coming to WrestleMania. Maybe The Miz loses the WWE champion at Elimination Chamber. That's when Randy Orton gets back the WWE champion. So we have at WrestleMania Randy Orton versus the Miz. Randy Orton versus Edge for the WWE champion. How WWE originally planned it. So maybe that could happen. Who knows? I would do that. But it will be good if the Miz cash in tonight. It will be great. So yep, guys, that's all what I have for you guys for TLC Predictable right now. So far, what time is it? 3:28. It's gonna be 3:30 soon. So hopefully I upload this video soon as possible so you all could see it. So hopefully you enjoy my TLC pay-per-view predictions and what I thought. So if you're new, please hit that like button. And if you're new, subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Hit it so you don't miss any of my videos I have next week. So yep, guys, that's my video. See you guys next week, and Merry Christmas, and be safe because the virus has been here for 1 year now, since last December or January. So it's been 1 year already since we have the COVID-19. So guys, be careful and take care, guys. Talk to you guys next week, and Merry Christmas, and gotta go. Take care, guys. Bye. Peace.